Chris Kosach. It's called power kiting, kite traction, or land kiting, and it's the ultimate sport for harnessing the wind. We're about to show you a bunch of ways to propel yourself on land and in the air. Hang on.
Hi, I'm Chris Murphy. Love to travel by car? Well, before you hit the road, be sure to check out the latest trends in auto accessories that are sure to make your cross-country and cross-town trips a whole lot more fun.
And there are few things more relaxing than a pastoral day spent fly fishing. We've got all the right gear to make the experience peaceful and deeply rewarding.
Yay! Hi, little fella.
All this coming up on Travel Gear.
In the last couple of decades, people have realized you can do a whole lot of things with kites, like harnessing the wind to jet across land, water, and sky. Chris Kosach hooks up with a group of daredevils to check out the new sport of kite traction.
Thanks, Chris. If you've got a need for speed, then hang on, because we're about to take you for a ride on a bunch of sports that use wind power to give you what you need. Speed, baby, speed!
As a sport, land kiting or kite traction is still relatively new in the U.S. There are many ways to catch the power of the wind, such as kite buggies. They're more like wind-powered tricycles. Blow carts. Think of them as tiny sailboats on wheels. And land boards, kind of a snowboard with wheels.
Land kiting is a cross between BMX biking, skateboarding, and snowboarding.
Eli Anderson should know. He, along with his landboarding rival Gabe Shortman, are considered two of the best in the world.
The sport is 80% kite flying skills. So the better you are with a kite, the easier the sport is.
The better I am with a kite, huh? The easier the sport is, so they tell me. Before I could jump on anything that moved, I had to learn to sail one of these powerful kites while still standing on the ground.
Now here's the difference between a water kite and a land kite. Water kites, those are inflatable. They can get wet, obviously. A land kite uses this open cell design, so you want to keep this nice and dry to give you some lift on the land.
It's awesome watching the first time flyer.
Now, isn't this gorgeous? This is a brand new kite from Ozone. They're one of the leaders in this sport. This is called a Samurai, and it's perfect for intermediate kiters, beginners too. It can even be used in competition.
Ozone's Samurai, like so many kites, comes in a variety of sizes. A small 4-meter Samurai starts at $400. At the other end, there's this 30-meter Goliath. It's the dual-purpose inflatable V4 from Nash Kites, a favorite of kiters like Gabe Shortman, who want lots of air for tricks.
By using this type of kite for land kiting, I'm able to use one kite for water and for land. So that opens it up for snow kiting, kite surfing, and landboarding.
I'm sorry, I'm a wuss. What can I say? But I'm ready for a mountain board.
Mountain boarding on the beach? That's right. Basically, kiters use those same extreme mountain boards like this Ground Industries flight deck, but with some modifications, especially in the suspension.
It's a cube that sits inside the hangar. The truck pivots using the tendons inside the bionic cube.
The flight deck is very popular. It's made of maple wood and runs about $300. But for $130 more, you can get the brand new MBS Comp 16 Pro. It's lighter with an epoxy deck and has a totally different suspension system.
The dual pistons, it's 2 pins. It's got a spring with a little rubber egg inside.
Now, if you're a total novice like I am, but you have a need for safety, then check this out. Okay, I look like RoboCop, I know. This is a motocross vest by Fox Racing, but it works great here.
This Rockstar 2 retails for $50. And here's something that's brand new. I'm wearing the nitrous board short kite harness by Kite. At $100, this seat harness lets you attach yourself to the kite.
Now, the coolest part about these shorts you can't even see. That's because the harness is actually sewn into the shorts. And then down here we have the Fox Raptor Racing Knee Guards. Once again, made for motocross, but perfect for competitive land kiting.
The knee and shin guards retail for $70, elbow pads $40. As for my lesson, it took me about 20 minutes to learn the basics, and then I was zigzagging across the beach.
Woo! So you love the idea of catching the wind, but you want to keep both feet on the ground. No worries, come with us as we go blow karting up to 50 miles an hour.
Paul Beckett invented the blow cart in his native New Zealand. He wanted a land yacht that was fast, fun, light, only 55 pounds, comes in a bag, and can be assembled in 5 minutes.
It's the dimensions of a go-kart, but it's powered by wind, hence blow kart.
It doesn't take long to learn, and if you know a little bit about sailing, you can be an expert in no time.
And this controls the speed which the kart does, and you do that by pulling it in and it goes faster, and easing the main chute out, and it will slow down. Now to stop this thing, you've just either got to spin out or round up, just like a yacht. It has no brakes.
Blow carts range from $2,400 to $3,900, depending on the size. Keep in mind, you need a good wind to get high speeds in a blow cart.
Speed up, speed up.
Lucas Stanek knows about going fast.
Little spray of water, yeah. Oh, definite laundry day now. Currently, I hold the world land speed record, 72.8 miles an hour measured by GPS.
That's in a kite buggy, a tricycle of sorts.
It's a pretty neat feeling when you have no engine, nothing. It's just wind power propelling you along at these insane speeds.
And to prove that kite buggiers are young and old, meet John Ellis, who at 58 is the old salt on the block.
I'm very competitive with the young guys, and they don't like it, especially when I show a little bit of gray.
A kite buggy is relatively simple. The Libra VMAX is the standard in the sport at about $700. The Pro version, featuring extra adjustments, runs about $1,000.
We just sit in them, and we operate it by steering the buggy with our feet. So we're just basically steering left and right. This is where you need a beer cup holder.
No beer cup holders for now, but guys like John Ellis are customizing buggies with their own inventions, like these soft, cushy knobs.
They hold you in the buggy, so you're able to handle more kite, go faster.
Here. Come on, no hands.
To save their arms, kiters have the option of quickly hooking the kite up to a harness on the waist.
And this allows the kite to pull his body, and he can rest his arms and just concentrate on steering while he's flying.
Dakine makes this storm seat harness that distributes the kite's power around your bottom. And there's the Taboo waist harness that goes around the waist. Each one runs about $120. Then there's this thing called controlling your kite. But basically, there are 2 ways: control bars and handles.
But the handles are often preferred by kite buggy pilots who like the independent brake line control.
And there's this new power control system that Ozone has developed for its Frenzy kite.
While Heather's hooked into this small loop here, she can control the power of the kite by letting the gas off and pulling the gas on.
The complete Ozone Frenzy system, including a 7-meter kite, runs $810. It's a great all-in-one package for the beginning to advanced kiter. So now it's time to abandon that kite you remembered in school for one that will take you for a ride of a lifetime.
Oh, that's awesome.